This might be one of the best pieces of information we've gotten when it comes to horror games. We've gotten for a really long time, for months probably. I haven't read this yet, I just read the title itself, but it does say that Blooper Team and Konami continue their collaboration, yes, after Silent Hill 2 Remake. So after Silent Hill 2 Remake initially came out, we all wondered if Konami is actually going to partner up with Blooper Team again because, well, the Silent Hill 2 Remake was an absolute amazing game. So it only makes sense if the two would actually do another collaboration for another Silent Hill game. And I'm going to tell you my thoughts about this and what game we actually will probably see next. So it says Blooper Team and Konami continue their collaboration. This is actually coming from the Blooper Team website itself. So this is official, guys. This isn't like rumors or anything like that. So it says Blooper Team, the Polish masters of horror, and the Japanese giant Konami Digital Entertainment, Konami, are continuing their partnership, announcing the signing of a new agreement for a joint project. And I'll tell you what game I think this is officially, like I said earlier. Following the massive success of the remake of Silent Hill 2 Remake specifically, and one of the most highly anticipated psychological horror games, Silent Hill 2, the developers are now focusing on a new game based on Konami's IP. Konami, a legendary name in the gaming industry, sought a partner who could breathe new life into one of its most iconic franchises, Silent Hill. Blooper Team was selected for their expertise in horror and atmospheric storytelling, and in 2021, both companies signed a partnership agreement. In October 2022, during the official Silent Hill transmission livestream, it was announced that Blooper Team was working on a remake of Silent Hill 2, widely regarded as one of the best psychological horror games in history, which I highly agree. The game is amazing. If you have not tried Silent Hill 2 Remake yet, and if you are a horror fan, you will absolutely 100% enjoy that game, trust me. The success of the remake proved that Blooper Team had perfectly captured the atmosphere and depth of the original while introducing crucial innovations. The game is well received by players, earning an 86 out of 100 rating on Metacritic and an 88 out of 100 on OpenCredit, along with numerous awards, including Game of the Year 2024 from IGN Japan and Best Horror Game of the Year from the IGN Community Awards. The trust built upon the success of Silent Hill 2 laid the foundation for signing another agreement for a new project. The deal aligns with Blooper Team's strategic plan to expand its internal development division within a first-party framework. This was like a quote from the CEO of Blooper Team himself. Our collaboration with Konami has been incredibly fruitful, and the success of Silent Hill 2 speaks for itself. By sharing knowledge and experience, we have been able to create high quality production together. Of course, we can't reveal too much details at this time, but we are confident that fans will be just as excited about our collaboration as we are. We can't wait to share something truly special with players when the time is right. And it goes on to say, although details of the project remain a mystery, it is confirmed that the game will be based on Konami's intellectual property. Konami will continue as both the publisher and rights holder of the game. So what does this all mean? Well, besides the obvious, of course, that they're collaborating, well, I do think that the next game that Konami is going to remake is probably and most likely going to be Silent Hill 3. I know a lot of people are going to say, well, what about Silent Hill 1? It only makes sense as a narrative standpoint, but you also have to look at it as more of the business standpoint of out of the two games will actually make them a lot more money, and that would be Silent Hill 3 Remake. And I agree. I feel like Silent Hill 1 should get a remake, of course, but just Capcom kind of proved the point that you can remake these games without remaking the previous games beforehand, just like with Resident Evil 2 Remake. So I guess Konami looked at that as like a frame of reference, and now they are going to do most likely Silent Hill 3 Remake because of that. And honestly, I'm not upset about that. I really do want to see Silent Hill 3 remade after especially the success of Silent Hill 2 Remake. I loved Silent Hill 2 Remake. This is really exciting news. I feel like they deserve to make another title. It would be kind of a no-brainer to have them collab once again. So this announcement, I'm not surprised. I'm just glad it's there announced. So I'm glad they're making another project. So this is something else to look forward to when it comes to Konami and Blooper Team because of their collaboration. So this is exciting. I'm really glad horror is actually low-key coming back. I'm glad it's coming back in front and center where it belongs, because man, I feel like horror games were extremely dormant when it comes to the AAA scene. Obviously they're killing it when it comes to the indie horror games. And honestly, I'm enjoying a lot of indie horror games right now. It's probably one of the more amazing experiences I'm currently going through right now. But it's nice to see that, you know, Capcom and Konami are finally hitting their old joints and are actually remaking their game, you know, get this ball rolling when it comes to horror games in general. But I'm actually glad that this is a thing. Again, I'm not too surprised of this. I'm just super glad that, you know, it's announced, it's out there now. We can actually confirm that this is true, because man, Silent Hill 2 Remake was an amazing game. If you have not picked up that game, Go play it, please. It's an amazing experience. You will not be disappointed. It's such a really, really good game. Coming back to the Silent Hill 1 argument, the next game is just a no-brainer. I do feel like Silent Hill 3 is going to be the next game to be remade. Again, it makes sense to, you know, redo Silent Hill 1. Just looking after just Capcom's success, they haven't remade Resident Evil 1 yet for over 20 years, and I feel like they don't really have to at this point. When they do make it, it's just because they want to. I mean, hell, we got 2, 3, and 4 remake currently without the first being remade, so I don't think that's an issue when it comes to a narrative standpoint. So it only makes sense, again, to do Silent Hill 3 remake. But let me know in the comments if you guys are excited for this. If you like the content, make sure to like the video, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, and be sure to subscribe. Most importantly, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Please be safe and peace.